performer. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's give your undivided attention to the fine young man, Fred Kerr. Fred Kerr. Fred Kerr. Fred Kerr.
So my girlfriend's teenage daughter asked us to guess what her friend Chad had just texted to her. I said, please God, please not a dick pic. And she rolls her eyes, not in the morning. There's etiquette for dick pics. Discerning dick documentarians don't display dongs before dusk. When it comes to the cock close-up, there's a cocktail hour. Well, it's 5 o'clock, Chad. Go ahead and jam that phone down your pants. Parenting, folks, can be very frustrating. As is learning golf, I'm discovering. As a rookie golfer, I hit maybe 5% of my golf shots the way I want, but that's still better odds than parenting. And I can show you why. Even parents who hit their kids 100% of the time still say they're incredibly frustrated. When my frustrated parents, when I was younger, they signed me up for Wolf Cubs. I don't know if you heard of this group. Cubs are boys between the ages of 8 and 10 years old who can't do sports. I know, hard to believe the chiseled slab of manhood you see tonight was not always so sporty, but I'm afraid it's true, folks. Every gym class was as awkward for me as Justin Trudeau would feel if he were trapped in a Mensa meeting. I realized that my athletic ability would condemn my own kids to becoming Cubs. I became a Cub leader mostly out of guilt. The Cub organization, as you may know, does an outstanding job stopping creepy adults from becoming leaders. They've been much less successful preventing evil kids from becoming Cubs. A lot of these little bastards should have been tasered. But the Cub experience did reinforce something that I've always known about myself, folks, I'm quite proud of. I'm the opposite of a pedophile. I can't fucking stand other people's kids. I think this dates back from my, maybe 20 years ago before I had kids. A friend invites me to his house. I walk in the kitchen, and in the kitchen, his kids are smashing Tonka trucks through the drywall. They threw steak knives at each other, and then the survivors staggered outside, bleeding, where they tried to finish each other off with logs to the head. And my friend was serene. The guy had no fucks to give. He says to me, Fred, we can intervene, of course we could. But if we intervene, how do they learn? How do they learn? And I thought but did not say, when their skulls are completely caved in, turning their little brains to raspberry jam, how do they learn? At dessert, little darlings peeled their clothes off, squirted themselves with chocolate sauce, and turned their dad's white dress shirt into a slip and slide while he was still wearing it. Wasn't the only clothing destroyed that evening, folks. I also lost a shirt with blood spurting out the corner of my mouth as I bit my tongue for 2 hours. Obviously, I don't see this family anymore for psychiatric reasons. But 20 years later, I still wake up in the night screaming. Those little bastards gave me PTSD. Those kids were my Afghanistan. I'd have said Vietnam, folks, but you're a young-looking crowd. Speaking of trauma, I don't know if anybody heard what happened at the Tim Hortons in Langley, BC. I can reenact it for those who missed it. A woman storms into the Tims, demanding to use the washroom, and she's so rude, the staff refuse. So she takes a dump on the floor and flings it at her. Yeah, true story. Now, fortunately, there is a viral video of Tiger Trixie's testy, turd-tossing tirade at Tim's. When you watch that clip, as I urge you to do, respect this woman's talent. Respect her talent, because in 8 seconds, folks, think about it, she extrudes this log. She clips her off like a cigar cutter. And she just launches the thing. Look, as Calgarians, I know we've all seen pro cowboys achieve a lot less than that in 8 seconds. at the greatest outdoor show on earth. Not only did this woman demonstrate, let's face it, impeccable sphincter control, she did not throw like a girl. No, this lady flung her own dung like a coked up chimpanzee playing shortstop. That's my time. I'm Fred Kerr. Thank you.